So it is 6:30 on the 30th of December 2016. Sorry, it's my phone. And I have finally started my period. I thought it was going to come this time last week, so I've been waiting for a week for this to come, thinking, is it going to come today or not? And finally it has started. I went to the toilet just a few minutes ago and wiped, and there was a bit of blood there. So this cycle has been a 31-day cycle. I'm only really spotting now. I haven't even started bleeding onto the pad yet, but it's just there when I wiped. I've been cramping kind of on and off all day today, so I did have a strong suspicion it might come today. And I also felt absolutely terrible when I woke up, like exhausted, had a really bad PMS day. I actually did a PMS vlog today. So I'm not going to do too much talking about today itself. But I will probably pick this video up tomorrow and film my period vlog from then on. As I say, always, you know, unless something happens tonight that I feel I want to pick up my camera and vlog about. But yeah, at the moment it's just a tiny bit of spotting, and it has yet to kind of get really started. It is 10:11 now in the morning the next day. After I last filmed, so I have an itchy nose. After I last filmed, I had just had a smear of blood, I think. I didn't get anything else again last night before I went to bed. And then when I was asleep, as I sort of was trying to get to sleep, my cramps started picking up a bit, which told me that my period was really starting. So I put a pair of my Thinx underwear on, which did the trick, luckily. Wasn't that heavy, but I have actually started my period now, which is good. Unfortunately though, the cramping has picked up again. So I'm trying to figure out like what is causing this. And I think I've just remembered the one thing I haven't been doing the last 2 months is taking my supplements very often. I sort of got, I don't know why, but I got bad at it. I think I thought they weren't doing anything. And I just kind of subconsciously stopped doing it. I think I need to now take them. I was taking magnesium and omega-3, 6 and 9 combination tablet. So I think I need to start doing that again. I think that might have been what caused the problem. So that's on my list to do today. And then I think what I'm going to do is going to have a movie day with my mom. We both wanted to watch Sister Act for some reason, and she found it. So I thought I'd go and do that. It's New Year's Eve today. So I think what I'll do is I'll just pack up some stuff, go and I'll stay the night there, and then my cousin's coming down tomorrow to my parents' house, so I'll get to see them too, which will be nice. But anyway, I will get back to you in a bit. So it's like 10 to 9 in the evening now. You might be able to hear me running a bath. I'm just gonna have a soak. I tried to have one earlier and the hot water wasn't working entirely then. I forget because my flat has hot water all the time, because when you use it, it automatically reheats it. But my parents have an older boiler here, so you have to actually turn the heating on before you have a bath if you want it to be warm. I forgot about that. The cramps have been not pleasant but okay all day. I've got this strange, like, it's like a tight sensation kind of across my belly here. It's not really like aching, throbbing pain. That's the worst bit. It's like if I sit still, I'm alright. If I try and move or open out, it really feels like someone's kind of sewn all the muscles together, and I have to really stretch them or pull them apart to sit up or something. It's just not the most pleasant feeling in the world. I'm gonna have a bath, and then I'm probably gonna get ready for bed and just do some relaxing. I may or may not see you in the night, but hopefully I will see you tomorrow morning. I think I'm going to stretch this one across 2 days, if I can, just because I don't think enough happened today, and I kind of forgot I was supposed to be filming. But Happy New Year, because it is New Year's Eve right now, and I will see you in the new year, 2017, which I'm really looking forward to because it's an odd number year. One of my weird quirks, I don't like even numbers, I like odd numbers. It is 20 to 1 on the 1st of January, so Happy New Year everyone. I wasn't, well, technically it is the next day actually. I was gonna say I wasn't gonna vlog today, but it is the next day. I'm kind of tired and I need to go to bed, but my bed is sort of covered with everything right now. But I wanted to grab my camera because I just remembered something, and it was making me feel really nostalgic, I guess you could say. This is my old bedroom, so this is where I grew up pretty much my whole life. And before I was here, I was next door, but I was brought home to this house. My parents have had this house my whole life. You can probably still hear the fireworks going off every now and then outside. It's really nice to be feeling happy about the start of the year. I was sick for so long that it just felt like New Year. New Year to me felt like really sad and anxious. I didn't want it to be the next year because I felt like I'd wasted that year doing nothing because I was just in bed. So it's nice to be able to do that and know I've done a lot of stuff. And I did try and do a vlog on my vlog channel. I don't know if it'll be up because when I listen back to it, there's a lot of noise in the background. I think I filmed it on my new phone, which I don't think does very well with the kind of short videos. I think I do still need to use my iPhone for that. But anyway, I grabbed my camera because outside there is a lamp, and let me see if I can turn you around a second. So I know the quality is probably quite poor. I'm going to try and zoom in. But you see that lamp post over there, just here, probably just about to see my finger. This lamp post is really significant to me because we don't get a lot of snow here in the UK. But whenever we did, I used to sit at this windowsill and I used to look out at that lamp and I used to watch if the snow was kind of falling down. Hang on a second, I'm going to bring it back again. I used to sit on my windowsill and look out at that lamp, and I used to watch the little flecks of snow come down, and I used to wonder if the next morning when I woke up whether everything was going to be covered in snow or not. And we did have a couple of years here, a few years back, where we had quite heavy snow for the UK, and we obviously couldn't cope. About like a centimetre of snow is almost enough to shut the airports down over here because we're not used to it. But yeah, I don't know, just for some reason I was reminded of that tonight, so I wanted to turn my camera on and vlog it because that's a part of like an insight into child briny into my head. That was something I used to do. I always used to be very wistful. I used to sit on my windowsill a lot and talk to like an imaginary friend that I had who was called Soren Lawrence, and I think I took that off of Charlie and Lola, which is a TV show that was here. But I had like this whole image of what it wasn't a person, it was like a robot kind of thing. And I used to look out at to see if it was snowing. And I don't know why, but that just suddenly came back to me, so I wanted to vlog it. So anyway, I am going to try and get to bed now. So far, like, as of right now, my cramps are okay. They're not too bad. So fingers crossed it stays that way and I have a good night. And then I can have fun with my cousins tomorrow. So it is, I think, coming up to 12:30 the next day. Well, the same day technically. Still January 1st. I'm still in my pyjamas, so I'm going to get up and get dressed. I think my cousins might be just arriving now, actually. I woke up at 9:30 and actually had a pretty good night. Kind of debating whether to put a cup in or not. I haven't had to take any more like pain meds or anything, which is good. Fingers crossed it stays that way. And now that it was just day one and that was it. Last month it was more than that, but I think I might be okay today. But I just don't want to risk like putting it in and then getting really painful. So that's what I'm worried about. But I think I'm going to risk it because I haven't quite got enough cloth pads, I don't think, to last me the day. So I'll see how I go and I'll catch up from there. Past 4 now. We're just all off to go and see some, is it Christmas lights? Christmas lights at like a local garden centre. It's just me and Mum in this car and my cousins are in the back car. You'll have just seen in the clip before I was helping my eldest of those cousins, showing her how to sew up some cloth pads, which she actually did a really good job on. I was really surprised. It's quite difficult to sew cloth pads the first time. She did a good job, so that was great. But yeah, that's just what we're doing now in the pouring rain, of course, because it is England. We're here at Kew. I've got Mum to hold the umbrella for me. It's freezing cold. Absolutely freezing. Hence the reason I've moved my scarf into kind of looking like a hijab. It's the only way to keep my neck and my head warm at the same time. Of course, my youngest cousin, is he 6 now? Yeah. His 6 is in shorts and one coat because he's fine. The rest of us are all freezing, but at least I'm okay. I'm not cramping or anything anymore. It's 9:30 p.m. now, and as you can already tell, I'm back at my place. I had a really good day hanging out with my cousins, and actually my period wasn't too bad today. I had a few minor cramps, but they were mainly around the times that I felt a bit constipated, so I think the pressure from my intestines put more pressure on my uterus, and that's what caused the pain. But actually today was alright, so hopefully from now on it should be fine. It usually is after this point. So yeah, hopefully it will continue to get better again now that I've got back on my diet. And hopefully things continue to improve. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this period vlog. Please subscribe, and happy 2017. Bye bye.